Should you buy the first house that you see? That can really depend. I often have people ask me, how many houses should we expect to be looking at while we're looking for a new property? And that all depends on the person. I have worked with clients who we have been looking at a 1-bedroom condo, and the plans for a 1-bedroom condo, they don't vary too much. So they're all pretty much the same, but we looked at 50 condos. And why is that? Because a lot of the condos can all have a different feel. They can face a different direction. They might be on a busy road. They might be into the courtyard. They might be in a location that you were thinking, yeah, I think this could work for me. And then once you go there, definitely not going to work for me. I don't like this location. So you can look at 2 properties and make a decision. You could look at 50 and make a decision. So there's no real right or wrong answer when it comes to the number of properties should I expect to look at. I worked with new buyers recently, and oh my gosh, they were so cute. They were just the cutest couple. And they were really worried about how many houses should we actually look at. And they were really worried too that they were going to miss something within their purchase and when they were looking at a house, and what do we need to do? So, and that again is something where no question is a dumb question. If you have a question, you ask it, because you need to know, you need to have the information, and especially when you're doing something for the first time, you don't know what you don't know. So they were asking me, how many houses should we expect to look at? What is your average client? How many houses do they look at? And I would say on average, we're really sitting at around 9 properties. For this couple, the second house we looked at, they loved it. And I mean, they loved this house. And then they were really worried that maybe they should look at some more just to make sure that that was the right house for them. So what do you do in that instance? Yes, you can definitely look at some houses, because for some people, they are going to want to have that process of elimination. So yes, I really loved house number 2, but let's just go look at maybe another 3 to make sure that I still love house number 2. And then how do you know when a house is right for you? Because your brain keeps going back to that house that you love. And especially if you wake up the next day and all you've been doing is thinking about that one property, that's probably the right one for you. And of course, if you have any questions on property, how to look, where to look, how to get started, comment down below or send me a DM. We'll see you on the next one.